we get into this video, I just wanted to let you guys know, welcome to Cali Clips, where I'll be taking Twitch VOD clips and putting them on a YouTube channel. It's going to be really, really fun. And today you guys are going to be seeing me react to the new Duelist Nexus set. I'm really, really excited to talk about it. Let's go ahead and jump on it. All right, let's go, guys. I'm really, really excited.
Hey everyone, this is Billy Brigg, and I can't wait for all of you to finally get an in-depth glimpse into our newest core booster set. That's right, I'm talking about Duelist Nexus, releasing on July 28th. Stick with us as we take you on a journey to discover the newest world premiere theme, along with strategies that will make your experience with Duelist Nexus that much more fulfilling. Now, the moment you've all waited for, here is Duelist Nexus.
Ooh.
I've been looking forward to the release of Duelist Nexus ever since we finished working on it. It's crammed full of so much cool stuff that it's tough to decide where to start talking about it. So how about we start with the Crimson Dragon?
Crazy.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is now 15 years old. It's the story of the signers, duelists bound by fate and branded with the mark of the dragon. Crimson Dragon is a tremendously important entity in the universe of 5Ds, but it's never had its own card, till now. And it's
All right. First of all, fuck you, Konami. Imagine telling me my childhood is 15 years ago. I feel old, okay? That's crazy. Back up, Konami. Secondly, the Crimson Dragon, holy. All right, so it's a level 12 Synchro Light Dragon monster. If this card is special summon, you can add one spell or trap card that mentions Crimson Dragon from your deck to your hand. You can target, it's a quick effect too. Holy, this effect is a quick effect. You can target one level 7 or higher Synchro Dragon on the field, except Crimson Dragon. Return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon one level 7 or one Dragon Synchro monster from your extra deck with the same level as that targeted monster, and is treated as a Synchro summon. That's actually kind of cool. Because if you can make a monster like Stardust Dragon, you can then summon Crimson Dragon, target Stardust Dragon, and then summon like Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and it's treated as a Synchro summon, meaning that you can get it back. That's really, really cool. I like this card.
It's not just Crimson Dragon.
Oh my god, and it's just one tuner, one non-tuner? Sheesh! I can use a 4 and a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a 1. I could use a 6 and a 6. I can use a 6, a 4, and a 2. I can use a 1, a 3, and a 5, and a... Bro, literally, the combinations are endless for this card. I just thought about that. That's crazy good. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Duelist Nexus has a bunch of cool cards inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, like Revolution Synchron.
Oh, okay. If you Synchro summon a Power Tool monster or a level 7 or 8 Dragon monster, this card in your hand can be used as material. I think that the Synchro mechanic is so severely underdeveloped. Like, fusion decks, they got the ability to fusion summon from the deck. Like, there's so many cards that does that. And like, you know, Xyzs, they're so generic and easy to get into. And then a lot of Xyzs just slam other Xyzs on top of each other, or just slam one card, some of the most powerful ones. Links are links. They really don't require anything. Synchro doesn't have anything to like make it really, really relevant and good. And being able to Synchro summon in your hand, I think that brings it up to speed.
So fans of the series?
Oh, I almost forgot to read the rest. I was just stuck at that. It gets you a level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster or Power Tool. Once per turn, if you control a level 7 or higher Synchro monster while it's in your graveyard, you can send the top card from your deck and special summon it, and its level becomes 1? Hey, yo! Hot Red Dragon Archfiend is like so crazy right now. This is really good. This is really good. Now, Wheel Synchron. If this card you control is used as Synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. That's crazy good. You can only use the effect of Will Synchron once per turn. During your main phase, after this card resolves, normal summon one level 4 or lower level 4 lower monster. You cannot special summon from the extra deck except for Synchro monsters. Then you can banish this card from the graveyard, target one Synchro monster you control, and reduce its level by up to 4. So I think that this card is cool because it can be a tuner or a non-tuner. And that's like one of the biggest problems with synchros is that like you need a particular card that has to be a tuner, and then you need monsters that aren't tuners. This card can be either or, and I think more synchro monsters or tuner monsters like that will be really, really good.
And fans of synchro monsters in general have a lot to look forward to. For the first time in 6 years, a new monster type is joining the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. While it's new to the TCG, fans of the Dark Duel Stories game might already be a little familiar with the name. The new monster type is Illusion.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Do you guys know how old Dark Duel Stories is? What the hell? If you know about the my guy, Dark Duel Stories is a Game Boy Color game. It's a Game Boy Color game. Konami hit me in the feels right there. It came out in 2002.
Now, Illusion is a monster type, like Cyberse or Worm. It's not a new type of monster card, like Link monsters or Pendulum monsters, so there aren't any new rules to learn. Illusion monsters have an ethereal, almost otherworldly nature to them. Like they're there, but they're not really there. This is reflected in the shared effect of all the illusion monsters in Duelist Nexus. If this card battles another monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle.
That's cool.
They can't harm other monsters physically, but the same is true in reverse. With that said, they can harm monsters in many other ways, and they can inflict battle damage just fine. My personal favorite illusion monster in Duelist Nexus is the terrifying Nightmare Magician. It has the power to entrance the monsters it battles and bring them over to your side of the field. Duelist Nexus also has a brand new fusion strategy that uses illusion monsters, based on Yugi's Chimera, the flying mythical beast from the original series. It's capable of dishing out devastating amounts of damage in a single battle phase, so be sure to check it out. Two strategies are getting major boosts in Duelist Nexus: Infernoble Knight and Altergeist. They're about as different as you can get, and yet they're back in the same set. The first two Infernoble Knights were introduced in Toon Chaos, but the main force arrived about 2 months later in Rise of the Duelist. Infernoble Knight is a very fast-paced synchro summoning strategy that makes use of equip spells called Infernoble Arms. Unlike most equip spells, Infernoble Arms aren't meant to stick around that long. Instead, you usually equip them and then destroy them to receive some kind of benefit, like adding a Fire Warrior from your graveyard to your hand, or giving one of your monsters a buff to attack twice that turn. Later, you'll re-equip these same cards to your synchro monsters to enable their powerful monster effects. And in Duelist Nexus, you'll equip them to a brand new Link monster as well. Altergeist, on the other hand, is usually played as a
Altergeist Tier 1, let's go!
As a strategy introduced in Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns, it should be no surprise that Link monsters are the extra deck monsters of choice for Altergeists, and Duelist Nexus adds a new Link 4 monster to the mix. Of course, you'll need a bit more special summoning power than is currently available if you want to consistently summon Link 4 monsters in your Altergeist deck. We've made sure that Duelist Nexus provides that too.
World premiere?
In this world, there is a massive crystal embedded in the center of a great mountain range. An entire crystal domain extends forth from it in every direction, changing everything that's touched by it into the same type of crystal. The crystal rot doesn't just affect the environment either. It spreads to animals and other life forms within the domain of the great crystal, transforming them into an entirely new being. Is it a natural disaster or something else? Whatever it is, the creatures it's altered continue to roam free. The rot continues to spread. Something else seems to be forming within the domain as well. At the center of it all lies something that has become known as the crystal god Kistina.
These cards
and all
look so
who gaze
cool.
upon its form marvel at its beauty and experience true fear. If you can believe it, There's even more great stuff packed into this set that you'll just have to wait to see. But there's one more thing I want to touch on before I let you go. This will be the first core booster set to feature quarter-century secret rares. 25 quarter-century secret rares in all, 25th anniversary. In this set, every ultra rare and secret rare card also has a quarter-century secret rare version.
Crazy.
That's 24. So what's the 25th? Meet Magicians of Bonds and Unity.
What does this do? Cannot be normal summoner set. Must be special summoned by having 25 or more cards in your graveyard. While your opponent has 25 or more cards in your graveyard, this card gains 2,500 attack and defense. Okay, so it's
a special card created for the 25th anniversary celebrations. This card will appear in the set exclusively as a quarter-century secret rare.
That would have been easier.
It will also appear in the next 3 core booster sets exclusively as a quarter-century secret rare, but each version of the card will have a unique color background. You'll be able to tell immediately which one is which, and they'll look great together as a set. I hope that everyone out there will enjoy Duelist Nexus just as much as I do.
Wow, what an exciting look at Duelist Nexus. I hope y'all are excited because I know I am. I'm glad y'all got a better understanding at what awaits you in Duelist Nexus. Remember, if you want to get in on all the exciting things coming out of Duelist Nexus, it will go on sale everywhere July 28th, but you can get your hands on the cards early during the premiere weekend on July 22nd and 23rd at your local OTS. Also, keep an eye out later this week for more theme and strategy videos from some of your favorite content creators. Then, to close out the week, watch as they open up Duelist Nexus booster packs and see what they uncover. Will they be lucky enough to find quarter-century secret rares? Stay tuned all week to find out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, it's time to duel.
That was pretty corny. I'm not gonna cap. Okay, so I have a couple of questions, which I hope they get answered soon. The first is, since they're upping the 25th quarter century, I wonder if they are going to up the number of quarter centuries that are collector's rares that you would, Starlight rares that you will pull. Like, I've always been a fan of, if you buy one box, you are going to get a quarter century Yu-Gi-Oh card. There's like 25 of them. Like, come on. If there's a quarter century in every single box, it would make any box like it feels good. I think that would be a great idea. And since there's so many, it would give me an incentive to buy more boxes. I think that would be cool, personally. It also handles so much, like in the secondary market. Like, now, to get high rarity stuff, you go get the quarter century or the Starlight rare, right? I think that would be dope. And then we have the lower rarity, which is the ultras and secrets. I think it satisfies the best of both worlds. But I genuinely hope that it's like one per box. If it's like one in every 12 cases or 13 cases, how they normally do it, yeah, that sucks. That's gonna suck. But let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put this on my regular channel. And I also want to say that if you guys want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and watch Cali Clips. That's going to be the crazy new channel where all of the live stream clips go there. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll catch you on the next one.